Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video we are going to be attempting to install Gentoo Linux. I've never done this before, so here we go. I have a clock just in case this takes a ridiculously long time, because it probably will. I have Bodhi Linux on this USB because I'm too lazy to get anything else, and apparently you can use any live environment, so I'm just going to use that one. Alrighty, I'll just boot the USB drive, then I will boot the Bodhi Linux environment. Pretty simple. Alrighty, now we are booted into this. I am going to try to find the Gentoo AMD 64 handbook. Hopefully you can actually see the screen okay, because the screen is pretty crap. Yeah, it looks like everything's okay. Alright. We are, alright, let's see what we're doing here. Let's just jump right in, skip past everything. No, okay, Alrighty, so preparing the disks. That's the first thing we need to do. So we need to use fdisk. Just use that command. Let's just paste that in there. Alright. Let me try sudo. Alright, and then P. That's what it tells me to do here. Use the P key to display the current partition configuration. Pressing the G key will remove all existing partitions and create a new GPT disk label. So I guess we'll just type G. Signature DOS, and it will be removed by right command. Wipe option. Okay, wait, created a new disk label. This device contains this and will be removed by a right command. Okay, that's fine. I think we erased it, I think. Well, not yet. I think it's got to apply, but we have a GPT disk label. Alright. Alright, okay, so we did that. Now, what's the next step? The partition has been scheduled for deletion. It will no longer show up, but it will not be erased until the changes have been saved. Okay. Repeatedly press P. Okay, well, it will not be erased until this allows users to abort the operation. In that case, press Q immediately and hit enter. Repeatedly press P to print out a partition listing, then press D to eventually it'll be empty. Okay, so type P again. Or did we do that already? Okay. Wait. Okay, we did that already. We have one partition. Alright. I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. I think we did it right. Let's move on. Create it by pressing type N, and then type 1, and first sector. We want to prompt it for the first sector and make sure it starts with 2048. Press enter, type +1. Okay, so 2048, and then we type +1G, I believe. +1G to create a partition 1 GB in size. Okay. Signature, I guess I do. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we did that. Now we gotta mark it as an EFI partition. T with T. Selected partition 1, partition type or alias. Type all to list all. Okay. So type 1 again. Or is that L? I think that's an L. Oh. Okay, maybe not. Or is it L to list all? Oh, wait, hold on. What am I doing? In case you can't tell, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. Okay, how do I get back? What did I do? What did I do? How do I go back? Oh dear, this is probably embarrassing. How do I go back? Alright, let me try that again. So T, and then type L to list all. So is that actually a 1? That was actually a 1. Okay. Not an L, that was a 1. Alright, we did that to EFI system. Alright, creating the swap partition. Alright, so next to create it, press N. Name this partition 2. First sector, we want it to be, just press enter, okay. And then we'll type plus 4G. Size of 4 gigs or any size needed for space, swap space, that's fine, okay. Alright, after this, press T. Alright, press T. Select partition 2. And then type in 19 to select it to Linux swap. Like I say, this documentation, pretty nice so far. I haven't had any issues yet. I'm sure we will. Alright, now we have Linux swap set up. Nice and easy so far. Alright, create the root partition. And once again, what do we name this? 3. Okay. And then what? First sector, press enter. Okay, just press enter twice. Done. Easy enough. Creating the root partition. Now what? After creating the partition, press T and then type in 23. Oh, type in 3 and then 23. Okay, Linux root. Okay. Pressing P should display that partition table. So let's see if that does. Should have our 3 partitions, I believe. Yep. EFI, swap, and root. Yep. Alright, we did that right. Alright, now we gotta save it. Press W to save. Alright, apparently it's been saved. Awesome, alright. Alright, with partitions now available, next installation step is to fill them with file systems. Alright, so we gotta open fdisk again. Press the P. Oh, there we go. Now I forgot to do sudo again. Now P. We see all of our partitions. Okay, we are running legacy boot, so that I think we can just continue on down. Create a new disk label. Pressing O will remove all the partitions. Wait, did I accidentally do? Disk partitioning. Did I accidentally do like? Oh, come on. Wait, does this have UEFI? I accidentally did it for UEFI. Does this computer have UEFI? It's an E6430. Does Latitude E6430 have UEFI? Okay. Yahoo sucks. Hold on. Okay, so it does support UEFI? I don't know how much I trust it, though. It's fine. Okay, let's continue on here. We have UEFI, sure. Alright, so, done with that. Now we can just see. Okay, I guess we just go back. Creating file systems? Is that where you go now? Alright, okay. Alright, okay, now we just do this, I think. Okay, I don't have an SSD, I don't have an NVMe, I do have an SSD, though. I'm not gonna check for firmware updates. I think this is an Intel SSD, too. Oh, that's fine. It's a really old one, I'm sure it's fine. Applying, okay, so now we gotta apply the file system to a partition. Not sure exactly what that means. Please make sure to merge the relevant user space utilities package. Don't know exactly what that means, but I guess we'll figure it out. Okay, so okay, so I know that it has to be is there formats on these? I guess not. Let's try this. We'll just do XFS. Okay. Did that work? hold on. No, that just gave me a help thing. Am I not supposed to be in fdisk anymore? I guess not. Okay, we just got a sudo for that. Okay, I think it's doing it now. I guess because was that just like a partition map or something, and now I'm actually making the partitions. All right, now we will do the EFI partition. I guess should I just run? I guess I should just make myself root. What do we think the root partition of the live environment is? Is it just Bodhi? Okay, hold on, let me try again. No. Okay, I guess we'll just run sudo for everything. Alright, I think we did that. Alright, EFI, legacy, BIOS. Okay, so do we not need to do? Okay. So we just did that one, and we can ignore this one because it's also for that one. Alright. We don't have to worry about that. Alright, now we have to activate the swap partition. We gotta run make swap on our SDA2. Should probably remember, I guess put sudo before it. Alright, set up, I think. Now we just run swap on with that partition. This is all making some sense so far. Oh. Alright, I'm pretty sure we set up our partitions. We might have set up our partitions. Okay, now we have to mount the root partition. I'm sure if anyone's installed Gentoo, they're probably yelling at me right now. Parents. Okay, I guess we're like making parents or something now. Mount the root part. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll try that. Okay, permission denied, so I gotta remember to put sudo for everything. Okay, I think we did that. Yeah, and then we just gotta mount it. Seems easy enough. I'm gonna Google, hold on, what is the root password for Bodhi Linux live environment? I don't really know. Let's see. Okay, there's no default password. It's just locked by default. That's what I thought. Live Bodhi, usually generic. Okay, so it's fine. We're fine. Now we gotta make. Wait, for EFI installs only, ESP should be mounted. Okay. Wait. Okay, so we did that. We mounted the partition, I think. Yeah, we mounted the partition for EFI installs only. Or am I doing an EFI install? I think so. Because UEFI is EFI, right? Just paste that. And then, okay, we did that. We made the directory for this. Continue using the mount command. It doesn't say to do anything else besides. Do I have to mount the EFI partition too? Did it just not tell me to? I guess we'll mount the EFI partition. What is that? SDA1. So we'll just do the mount one, but replace that with SDA1. It doesn't tell me to? So maybe I'm supposed to. Maybe I'm not supposed to. I don't think temp needs to reside on a separate partition. I don't care about that. Alrighty, next. Installing the stage file. Alright, now we're actually installing Gentoo, I think. Choosing a stage file on supported architectures is recommended for users targeting a graphical operating system to use a stage file with the term desktop inside the name. Alright, OpenRC. Dependency based on... Okay, Okay. Alright, let's just, yeah, okay, let's just CD then, and we'll figure this out as we go. CD into Gentoo. I think our date is correct, because I'm plugged into the internet. Yep. It is indeed 2026, which is kind of crazy. If the display type is more than a few minutes off, should be updated. We're fine there. We don't need to do this. Graphical browsers. Okay. Is using environments should have no problem from the download section. Simply select it. Okay. Let's just do this. We'll go into the download section. Maybe I should be watching a video or something. Alright, AMD 64. Stage archives. Desktop profile, OpenRC. Okay, should I go with that? Maybe? What stage file should I use? Gentoo. Actually, I gotta go to Google. I hate Yahoo. Let's see. What stage file should I use? Beginners should pick a stage 3 desktop. Stage 3 dash desktop. Okay, stage 3 dash desktop. That's what this is. Should I go with this, I guess? Oops, did not mean to download it. Should I go with desktop profile OpenRC? Should I use desktop profile OpenRC Gentoo? OpenRC is Gentoo's default. Okay, I guess we'll go with this one. So I'm pretty sure we just copy the link address for that and then wget and then paste that in there. Cannot write, access denied. Okay, that's fine. It's been almost 17 minutes already. I really hope I don't fill my storage. Okay, we're doing it. That's fine. Okay, let's see. Okay, we'll skip past command line browsers. We don't need to worry about that. Verifying stuff. That's what we're on next. I'm just going to wait for this to download. I think I'm going to skip verifying and validating. Doesn't seem important. Installing a stage file. Okay, once it has been downloaded, you must extract it using tar. So we can just copy and paste that. I think we gotta change something, I'm sure. Okay. Stage 3 dash. Okay. Is it desk 2 or desktop? And it's just cut off. Okay, there it is. Oh, do I have to type that entire thing out? Include. What do I put for the... I'm assuming the asterisk means I have to type something there. Because I have to type something there. What are the... Okay. Maybe I don't have to type anything there. Extended attributes. Alright, can I just copy and paste this? Can I just copy that? I just copy that and then just paste it. Oh, what happened? Okay, you don't do that. But can I just copy and then paste that there? And I probably need to put sudo before this. Did I do it right? I think I did it right. It's not upset. I'll just let that extract now. Now we're on configuring compile options. That sounds terrifying. Okay, let's just... Nano. Pretty sure we have Nano. Yep, okay. I like Nano. Nano's cool. Alright, let's see. Let's read through this. The flags define the optimization flags for compilers, although it's defined generally here for maximum performance when we need to optimize these flags for each program separately. However, this is not manageable, hence the definition of these flags in the make.config file. Should define the optimization flag. Okay, and this one should define the optimization flags that will make the system most responsive generally. Don't place experimental settings in this variable. Too much optimization can make programs crash. We'll explain all optimization options. Okay, the first setting is the March or mtune flag, which specifies the name of the target architecture. Possible examples are described in the example file. Commonly used value is native. Okay, so native because it tells the compiler to select the target architecture of the current system. That makes sense. Can I just do... Okay, so... Where is this? Why is this unwritable? Is it because I didn't run the... Anyway, okay, so common flags... Dash O... Okay, wait. The first setting is March or mtune flag. Is those flags just not there? Okay. This is common flags. Dash March equals native. Okay, so we'll put in the common flags, I guess we will put... Okay, I guess we'll put dash... Okay, I should probably figure out why it's unwritable. Okay. Yep, okay, let's just add sudo to this. I doubt anyone's gonna even bother watching this video. If you made it this far, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Say you made it this far. I'll heart your comment or something. Alrighty, I'll just type dash March equals native. Okay. Now what? Dash March equals native. We'll leave that like that. Or mtune flag, which specifies the name of the target architecture. Okay. Second one is the -0 flag. Oh, dash capital O flag, which specifies the optimization class flag. Possible classes are S for size optimized, 0 for no optimizations, 1, 2, or 3 for more optimizations. Okay, that's the recommended default. Alright, so we'll just leave that at 0, 2, I guess, because that's the recommended default. And we added the native flag thing. Another flag is dash pipe. We do have dash pipe. Use pipes rather than temporary. What the heck is a pipe? Whatever. Uses rather than temporary files for communication. It has no impact on the code, but uses more memory on systems with low memory. What is considered low memory? 8 gigs? Is that considered low memory these days, or like 2 gigs? So I guess we can probably have that, because can you install Gentoo on like 3 megabytes of RAM? So we're probably fine with that. Use dash foamit frame pointer, which doesn't keep the... Okay, what? What have serious repercussions on the debugging of applications? Considering the fact it's telling me that has serious repercussions, we're not going to even think about that one. Defined, okay. It should be good enough. It's just the default values should be good enough. The following one is just an example. So should I not add that flag? Okay, well, this is fine. We'll add that one thing that it said we needed. Because that actually looks very similar to this one now. Okay, so that's probably good. And I think we're good there. Many programs are now written in Rust, which is its own way of optimizing. Use level 3 Rust to compile for your CPU using the following example. I don't know what that is, honestly. Variable defines how make opts. Okay, make opts. Do I have a make ops thing here? It says its default behavior is to just do that. Is this like default set up already? Let's just, yeah, okay, we're good. Yeah. Okay, everything, okay, we're fine. Let's just do that. Let's just update the file. All right. Ready, set, go. Wait. Okay, installing base system. All right. Goodness, this is a little in depth. What are the chances this works? CH routing. Copy DNS info. Before entering the new environment, and that is copying DNS info. Okay, that makes sense. All right, that should be fine. Should just be able to paste that in there. This is not a tutorial, obviously. Do not be following this as a tutorial. All right, mounting. If using Gentoo, you can just simply do that. Okay, so we gotta mount all this crap. If I try, let me try live user. Is that gonna work? No. Okay. So I have to type sudo every time. That's fine. Gotta mount everything. One by one. This will probably be the longest video on the channel. And that's if I even post it. I mean, I can't just make a hour-long video and not post it, so it'll probably be posted. If I call it trying, chances are it didn't work. Or maybe it did. Who knows? I'm just talking. Alright, now we just gotta mount that. We mounted everything. Alright, everything's mounted. I probably could have read through that. Whatever. Alright, now it says, when using a non-Gentoo installation media, this might not be sufficient. Some distributions make /dev shim a symbolic link to /run/shm after the ch root becomes invalid. So should I do this? Because it says can, it doesn't say it will. Okay, I didn't see any errors, so that's fine. We'll just do that. Okay. Just paste these commands in. I don't see any errors, so must have worked. Alright, everything's fine. Oop, did not mean to accidentally paste it again. Everything's fine. Entering the new environment. Are we? No, we're not done yet. Now that all the partitions are initialized and the base environment installed, did we install it? Is that what? I thought we have. I assumed we'd have to compile it. Didn't we not compile it? Did I miss a step? Did it? I don't think it said to like compile it. No. I don't think it said compile it. Alright, entering the new environment. I definitely feel like I didn't miss anything. Anywhere after this point, it should be possible to resume the installation. Anyway, let's try to do this. Okay, wait, Bodhi / okay. Are we successfully in, like, Gentoo or something? Preparing for a bootloader. Are we, like, in Gentoo or something? Okay. I'm a little confused. It's fine. Oh, wait, we already mounted our EFI partition. Okay. Configuring portage. Okay, so we emerge -web rsync. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we've successfully installed Gentoo. I think. I think we might have actually installed Gentoo. I think so, or maybe we're doing it now. No, I think are we installing it now? I'm okay. I think we did everything right up to this point. Alrighty, it did that. 19 new news items, reading. Okay, looks like it worked. I'm just gonna ignore. It says optional, optional, reading news items. New, critical messages. You select news. Do I have to actually read the news? Choosing the right profile. Okay, this looks like the next important thing. Desktop profiles are not exclusively for desktop environments. i3 Sway. Okay, eSelect profile list. Alright, it's something. Just an example involves over time. Okay, so now we select our desktop. Okay, now let's select our desktop. After viewing the available profile, users can select a different profile for the system. Okay, so we have listed desktops, I think. Let's see, what's 2? What are they trying to install? System D stable, desktop / gnome, desktop / plasma. What is system D? Should I use system? What is? I know people like hate it. Some people are like, "Is system D is good?" I don't know. What is system D? What is system D? Whoa. Okay. A system service manager. Sounds important enough to me. What are they installing in this? 2 system D / stable. So I'm guessing this is no desktop environment, just default Gentoo. So I quite like KDE Plasma. So I guess we go with 8. Linux AMD 64 desktop Plasma system D. So we're gonna go with 8. Do eSelect profile set 8. Okay. I think we did. Okay. I think I'm doing this right. Profile upgrades are not to be taken lightly. Use the profile corresponding to the same version as initially used by the stage file. Wait. Wait, I forgot I did that OpenRC thing. What is... Or are we fine? To a newer profile. I think we're fine. Okay. I don't know what we're doing exactly, but I think we're fine. Using no multi-lib profile. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Optional. Oops, optional. Oops. Gosh, stop doing that. Okay. Optional. I'm gonna scroll up because we probably missed something important. Alright, optional. No multi-lib. Okay, optional. That's optional. I should stop saying optional. This is optional, but I'm configuring the USE variable. But says there's a warning and stuff, which sounds important. And see, that sounds important, but I guess apparently it's optional. I just want to get this to work. That's it. At world set, optional. Or necessary. Okay, and the next we'll provide system D steps along OpenRC. Okay. Wait. Okay. The remainder of the Gentoo handbook will provide system D steps alongside OpenRC. So should I not have system D because I did that system D thing? Should I not have system D? Because it says OpenRC is not. Okay. Let's disable. Can I just select 7? We'll do the one without system D because I figure at the very least it won't break anything and I'd rather have it work. Yeah, okay, let's try selecting 7. Alright. Time zone. We do need to set a time zone. Okay, so I want Eastern. Or think. Or, like, what is all this? Africa and America, I guess? Is that? Okay. Is that United States of America or like South America? 2018. Is that what time it is now? Is that like? I don't think so. What is it? Jan said. Okay. Why does somebody say April? Oh wait, U.S. There we go. I think. Anyway, United States. How do I actually select them? Suppose this is slash. Okay. So we just run. Oh wait, now we run slash US. There. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Eastern. There it is. Eastern. Okay. So we'll run this command. And then we will do /US/ Eastern. Okay. I think I did that. Configure locals, cal generation. Okay, so we'll just nano into that. I really hope this works, because that would be really stupid if I posted a video and this didn't work. Nano, alright, enabling US, okay, the following locals are an example to both English and German. So should I just leave this like this? What is a local, anyway? Okay, wait, okay, so these are all not hashtagged out, I don't know. But these are all, like, out. Like, they're not there. Like, the hashtag means they're not actually in use. So, US. Just saying US in this, so. Did I type United States? There we go. What the, Delaware? What's Unami, Delaware? What does that mean? Like Delaware, like the state? Oh, it's probably Delaware, like the state, I guess. Maybe. What if I type EN _ US? Okay. Oh, American English. There we go. And I'm pretty sure I just do that. Okay. Because now it's not like hashtag out or whatever. UTF-8. Okay, I'm pretty sure we did that right. Control O. Enter. No, Control X. There we go. So I'm pretty sure we did that right. Now run local-gen. Local-gen. Alright, we generated that. Now we select local selection. Now it's time to set system-wide settings. Alright, now we just run this. Run this. Very useful. Okay, available targets. So I guess we want select local set 4. I think, because, okay. We select 2, which is that. Do we select 2 or 4? I don't know. I guess we select 4. And I know it said to do a command, but let's see what the guide says. Now reload the environment. Okay, etc. / okay, so we'll just run that. Alright, we've regenerated something. I haven't had any errors, so that's a good sign. Now configuring the kernel. How many pages are there? Okay. Optional installing firmware, Linux firmware, non-FOSS firmware. Okay. Okay, so we definitely need some firmware. Many, but not all devices. Okay, let's see. Okay, we did that. SOF firmware is a brand new audio driver for Intel. Microcode. Okay. Okay, grub. Okay. Maybe this will work, maybe it won't. It said it was optional, so maybe that did something, maybe it didn't. Okay. Okay, so grub. Users of grub can either kernel install or the traditional Debian install kernel, the system D to automatically run this. Okay, so we'll just do that. Install kernel. Calculating dependencies. Okay, would I like to do merge these? Okay. Yes, I'd like to do that. I'd like to do everything. Alrighty, now we've installed the bootloader, maybe? And now we have to do intrum in whatever that is. Maybe required kernels where the are modules. Okay. It says it may be required, not will be required, so it's not optional, so we'll just do it. Did that work? Okay. Is that an error, or is that good? Okay, so if we have to... Okay. First error. Okay, wait, because we have to change the UEID. That's why we ran that command, because we got to change the UID to the right one. Okay, I know what we're doing now. Alright, okay, this background's a little annoying now, actually. Alright, UUID. We gotta find SDA3, which I believe is the right one. Yeah, XFS, okay. So we just copy this, paste it in place of that. That should do it. Dang it. Do you want the other? Okay. SDA3, the UI. Okay, but I mean, this is all. That's how it should be, right? Or do we try the other one, the part UUID? Let's try that instead. Let's try that one instead. No. What if there needs to be a space here? Dang it. Wait, what exactly am I even trying to do? Wait, am I trying to Am I trying to add this? Okay, hold on. Because it looks like it's just... Oh, wait, that's not a command I'm supposed to run. Okay, I'm supposed to go into this thing, I think. I gotta go actually into it and then edit it, I think. So that... Pretty sure we just paste that part in. Leave a space. And then we can type the UUID. I tried asking ChatGPT. It's root equals. So root equals UUID equals alright, equals, and then the UUID, which I was trying to ask ChatGPT. So well, luckily I can just take that from ChatGPT now, and I don't have to go back figure that out again. ChatGPT did not help at all. So you can just paste that in, and then space, and then that. I believe that's the right way to do it, because there's, for some reason, space there, space there. And then yes, save. Okay, I think we did it right. Maybe. Alright, now run that. This is pretty complicated. I guess I would like to merge the packages, sure. It's doing something. Alrighty, I did that. I really hope I don't run out of storage on my phone. That's a genuine concern. And how am I going to edit this video? Because I got to remake the video. Oh gosh, this is going to take so long to render. Whatever. Unified kernel image. It's optional. It's the kernel, okay. Okay, combines the kernel into a single kernel line into a single executable. That doesn't sound useful to me. So, like, generic. So do I have to do one of these? Or can I skip them? Can I skip both of these? Because that one says optional and the other one says system D only. So I guess we maybe skip here. Go with the first listed for now. Okay. Distribution kernels. So I guess we just run that command. Country name. Okay. Wait, oh, do I have to type the whole name in? Gosh darn it. Is that how you I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. Hold on. It turns out I could have just left them empty. Whatever. Alright, now we did that. Now we do this. Okay, so it told us that. If it outputs anything other than the above, correct the partitions. That is all okay. I mean, slightly different, but I mean, I'm sure that's fine. Optional. Secure, but we don't have secure boot. Installing a kernel from source. Type that. Can use precompiled convert kernel images. Okay. Are we actually compiling something? Alright, we're compiling a kernel, I think. Yes. What? Was that? I thought compiling the kernel and stuff was gonna, like, take, like, a really long time. Config file needs updating. See the configuration files. No thanks. This is upgrading and cleaning up. Oh, okay, so we actually do. Okay. Dep clean. So we're cleaning something. And then to specifically clean up all kernel versions, I really don't care. Okay, we don't have any old kernel versions, I don't think. Post install / upgrade tab. Okay, so have we installed Gentoo? I think so. It says post install. Did we do it? This is post install. So can we reboot now or? Okay, wait. An upgrade or distribution kernel is capable of triggering an automatic rebuild for kernel modules, for example, or it's automated favor. Highly recommend to enable this flag when using a distribution kernel. So we are using a distribution kernel, so I think. Let's just nano into here. And then use, where do we put use? It doesn't matter where we put it. Can we just like the row it at the bottom? Use. Use equals dist. And it says it's highly recommended. So it probably will work without this. It doesn't say it's required. It just says highly recommended. So we're probably fine. Oh, that's a capitals. Reuse. Alright. Yes. Okay, so we did that. If required, how do I know if it's required? Installing kernel sources. Okay, so choose an appropriate kernel source. Alright, that looks appropriate to me. Yes. I'm like, okay. We're doing something. Alrighty, that's done now. Now we gotta list all installed kernels. Available targets that. In order to create a symbolic link called Linux, use this. Did that. Now we just gotta run that command, which apparently creates it. Hopefully we get that output. Looks right. Manual configuration. That was automatic configuration? You're telling me that wasn't automatic? I mean, you're telling me that was the automatic configuration? Because that says alternative, so I guess we can just skip past manual configuration or something. It is commonly seen as one of the most difficult things. Or wait. Manage the kernel is to install that. Oh wait, okay. Do we just skip to where exactly? Where are we skipping to? Because this stuff looks like important. Or is this configuring the kernel? I think that's all configuring the kernel. Optional, signing the kernel image. Then proceed with the installation. Is this all a kernel? Do we need to do kernel configuration? Okay, now done. It's time to compile and install the kernel. Exit the configuration and start the compilation process. No target specified and no makefile found. Do I have to do all the stuff above this? Or wait, or do I not have to do that because we already have a kernel? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already have a kernel. Configuring? Are we on configuring now? Alright, so creating the fstab file. I guess we're on this now. Part of me really just wants to boot, to try to reboot and see what happens. Fstab file. Don't know what even that means, but I've seen it before. DOS/legacy boot systems. UEFI systems. Example. Here's an example. It says by default, the one included doesn't work. That looks like it works to me. Or no, because it's all hashtags. Okay. Not sure what happened there. We'll just paste their example in. Just for any formatting differences, EFI, none. None? Swap. Okay, that looks right. That looks right. Okay. Below is an example of a file for formatted with the DPS set for UEFI. Do I have what on earth? 4N DPS part UUID example. Okay, so I think that first one's fine. Networking information. Echo Tux, set the host name. Okay, we'll just save that. Paste that in. Okay, slash etc slash host name. The host name Tux is used. Wait, host name for what? The computer? Oh, to name their PC. Okay. To select the system host name for the system currently running systemd. During the installation process, however, I don't think we have systemd. I don't think so. Many options available. Any init system to install. Okay. So we'll just do, okay, any system. So we'll just do the first one. Yes. We'll just run each of these commands. Okay, added to run level default. This is not easy. Okay, it's already starting. It started. I think we've started it to enable the service on system. Okay, we're running OpenRC. Next time the system boots, OpenRC, configuring the network. Networking was already configured. First install this. So we'll install that. Is any of this stuff even necessary? Should I be in Gentoo now? Because this is kind of acting like I should be running Gentoo. I don't really know. Now this. To enter IP addresses and routing information. This assumes we'll call it ETH0. It's recommended assuming the interface assumes the interface name booted from the installation media. Yeah, that seems fine. It's probably ETH0. That sounds right, and that's good enough for me because it probably won't boot anyway. Alright. Just save that. To use DHCP? Oh, gosh darn it. Why don't we just use DHCP? Alright. We'll just configure that. Okay, that's set to something. Or is that the same file? Oh, that's the same file. Okay, so I guess we'll just add that in there. This might be something that we're supposed to have either or of. I really don't know. But that's fine. Okay, we'll just run all of those to automatically start networking at boot. Okay, so we've CD'd. We've changed the directory to init.d. And then we've run all of these. I'm hoping this is Ethernet 0. Probably fine. The host file. Network hosts, can we adding a host names here will enable host names to IP addresses. Oh, that's important. So we'll set our password. Oops. What in heck? Okay. Password. Very secure password. Oh, come on. Passphrase. Okay. A valid password should be a mix of upper and lowercase letters, digital. Is this a joke? 7 characters from all the... Why does this have to be so annoying? Okay, why do I have to make such a good password? Why do I have to actually make a good password? Wait, sorry, the password's new match? Wait, what? Wait, I can now choose the password, new password. Okay, enter new password. Oh, wait, I could have just used 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, updated the password. Right. Boot configuration. It uses this to configure, open and join all the comments in the file, review the settings, and change where needed. Handle keyboard configuration. Do I have to look through all of this? Or can I just leave it at the default? I'm just gonna leave it at the default. I don't need to. They're not needed. Edit to configure and select the right keyboard. I am pretty sure we need to select the right keyboard. Keymap US. Okay, that looks right. That looks perfectly fine. Take care with the keymap variable. If it's selected, then weird results will. Yeah, I figured. Select the clock options. Alright, we can ignore system D, the one, because we did for OpenRC, UTC. I think that's right. I think that's Eastern. That's fine. Okay. System D, we can just skip past that. Installing tools. Installing system tools. Are we still in installation? System logger. Some tools are missing. It's now up to the user to decide what they need. Alright, I guess we need a syslog utility. Whatever that means. I feel like Arch might be a better idea for me, honestly. Arch might be a little bit easier. I didn't even realize it was this hard, honestly. Okay, we've added that to run level default or something. Oh, we have a system logger of choice or something. The default. Okay, we have a syslog utility. Optional. File indexing. Nah. Optional. Suggested. Alright, so I guess we'll do time synchronization. Fine. How was the tutorial I saw on YouTube? 20 minutes long. Like, I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing, but still, I feel like this would take longer than 20 minutes, even if you did know what you were doing. Alright, the next thing is recommended that the IO scheduler is correct behavior. With NVMEs, I don't have an NVMe, but it says EG, so I guess we'll install that too. I think that's what we're doing, installing things. It says networking tools can be safely skipped. Installing a DHCP client. It says it can be safely skipped, so we can skip that. Now configuring the bootloader. Okay. This is important. Selecting a bootloader. We have Grub, I believe, a biosystem supporting only MBR partition tables. Grub gladly supports older BIOS PCs. Okay. Wait, is it bad to use Grub on... Does Grub work on UEFI? Okay, I'm pretty sure it does. Using only MBR, no... Okay, no for UEFI users. Will now... Okay, when using UEFI, we'll need to ensure is enabled as it is the case by default. We need to be added to the config before emerging Grub. We do that, or did we do that already? Did I do that one already? Probably not. Okay, I can't remember if I did that one. All right, so we have to go into this file. and add that. To it. We need to add grub platforms equals EFI 64 to it. That makes sense to me. Gotta make sure we have the right thing stuff. I guess we'll just add it to there. Right. That makes sense. Only thing that's made sense in a good while. Okay, so I'm pretty sure now we can just... Yeah, there we go. We just do that. Now we emerge it. Echo. Oh, wait. I just put it into the config file with the command, so I didn't need to actually manually edit the file. Yes. Alright, and if grub was somehow merged without enabling it, okay, so we don't need to do that because we successfully did it. Next, install UEFI systems. Make sure the partition has been mounted before running the grub install. It's possible for it to locate the file in the wrong directory without providing any indication. I'm pretty sure it's mounted. Why would it not be mounted? Let's make sure. I'm pretty sure, because I did close the terminal. I'm pretty sure I mounted it. Mount the EFI partition. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll do it. Okay. Gentoo install. Is it already mounted? Is it? I'm pretty sure it's already mounted, but I don't want to make a dumb mistake. Because I can't remember if I've closed the terminal. Oh my god. Okay. I can't remember if I've closed the terminal before or after mounting it. I'm assuming before, because it was pretty early. It was really early on the process. And I did okay, we're fine. It's mounted. That just made me worry a little bit. Alrighty, I did that. I don't even remember. Okay, installed grub. Is it done? The output looks completely different. Completely different. So, meh. It says if it doesn't look like this, it looks completely different. Should I be back in cd/? Okay, because I was in etc/init.d. Hopefully we didn't screw anything up by doing that. Let's go to the configure step. Alright, well, make our config. Okay, there we go. This is something I know more about. I've done this before. Adding a boot entry for our firmware settings, found themes. Alright. Okay, generating the config, found Linux image, did it find an Linux image? Do we not have... Uh-oh. The files are missing. Dang it, I knew we didn't do something right. Shoot. This is if it's not there. ls, if the files are indeed missing, go back to kernel configuration and installation instructions. Oh, goodness gracious. I could have sworn I did that. Is that not the right thing? Maybe I did it in the wrong part? Or do I actually have to... System D... Okay, maybe I need EFI stub. Maybe I need that. Okay, maybe I need that. I guess we'll try doing this. Maybe we'll need an EFI stub, whatever that is. Make another directory for EF... Oh, I'm sure that existed already. Now we do that. I guess we'll do this thing again. Oh dear, we're here again. Let's see if I CD back into... Okay, ls. Grub is still the only thing there. We did that config thing. Says this is optional. Maybe we have to actually do the generic one? Or the non... Maybe we have to do the unified kernel image thing. Maybe that's the problem. This is... Shoot. I copied the wrong thing. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what I meant to copy. Okay. Wait, system D util... I thought we didn't have system D. Oh wait, for system D systems. For Dracut. I guess we have Dracut actually, so we need that. Oops. So hopefully I didn't screw something up by doing that. Alrighty, I just stopped that. I'm sure that's fine. Alright, do that. Yes. Is this the right thing now? Source compile. It's doing something. I don't know what the heck a Ukiify is. Is this the right thing? See if I ls now. Still only grub is there. Dang it. How do I actually recheck if it's there? Not that I think it is. Origin is gonna seem like easy. Soon when I'm done with this. Oh wait, I gotta just generate the config. Hold on. Shoot. God, I don't know what to do, honestly. Is this video even worth posting now? Okay, hold on. What do I have? Okay. Do I just not have the operating system installed? Let me try going here. I'm gonna try going back to the beginning. Preparing the disk, installing Gentoo installation files. OpenRC. Downloading the stage file, setting date and time. Graphical browsers, verifying, validating. installing the stage file, so I did that. Configuring compile options. I don't ready, set, go. It just says that. Does that mean we're done? I'm super confused. I feel like I have to do this all over again if I want to get this to work. Because I feel like I did something wrong. Dang it, I totally did something wrong, but what did I do wrong? No idea. Well, I mean, we might as well see how far we got, and let's just reboot it and see if we can at least see the grub menu for Arch. I mean, not Arch, for Gentoo. Yeah. Let's just see what happens. I just want to see if we have the grub menu. Yeah. So it's like completely broken. It doesn't even work at all. Yeah, this was a huge failure. I'm gonna have to try this again sometime. But not right now. If you enjoyed this video, and I doubt you did, because this kind of sucked, but if you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully one day I can get Gentoo. Today is not that day.